Take one. Welcome everybody to a new summer term, and this theme is called Inside Out, and it's all about being part of a film set or a film studio, hence the camera. And if you were in the film industry, if you were a film star, I imagine we'll all be thinking, oh, it's really great. I bet they get loads and loads of money. I bet that's really great. So that would be really good. That would make me happy in life. Or perhaps just thinking, oh, I know, if I was a film star, I'd be really, really famous. And I'd have my own Oscar and I'd be really popular and everyone would love me. That's got to be what life's all about. Or perhaps you're thinking, oh, if I was a film star or celebrity, I'd have some awesome clothes. And you'd probably have a tuxedo and a pretty looking dress. Maybe that's what you think will make you happy in life. But you know what? I'm not sure that will actually make us happy. In fact, we can listen to outside voices that are telling us things like, oh, we'll have the best life if we're rich with loads of money, or we'll have the best life and we'll be happy in life if we're stick thin like a model, or we'll be successful if we're famous and popular. That's the only real way to live. That's how we should live. And soon we can start thinking and listening to all these outside voices telling us this is the way we should live. And we start to fit in without even realising it. We start to just agree with it. But what if there was more to life than the outside voices that we can hear? What if there was more to life than money or being famous or what we're wearing? What if there was an inside voice telling us good things about us and our lives? Now, has anyone ever watched the Inside Out film? Yeah? It's one of my favourites, I love it. In that film, the main character is Riley Anderson, and she has these little characters in her brain that tell her what to do. And the 5 characters are based on our emotions. So there's fear, disgust, anger, joy, sadness. And these voices don't always give her the best advice. But the good news is we have an inside voice that can help us with our lives and help us in the best way. And that is the inside voice of God. And each week, we're going to get rid of those different outside voices like needing money or needing to look good or whatever it is, getting rid of all those outside voices so that we can hear the inside voice of God telling us special words, telling us promises, telling us the truth from the Bible, that can change how we feel about our lives and transform us. Just like our Bible verse says, don't become so normal in your world that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. Fix your eyes on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. So we're going to find out what that first outside voice is for this week. So the first outside voice says, it's all about what we look like. It's all about our looks. It's all about our looks. That might be, you might be thinking, I've got to look thin if I'm going to be happy in life. Or, do you know what? I'm only going to be pretty if I wear loads of makeup. That's what's going to make me happy in life. Or I've got to be macho and strong. I can't cry. I've got to be really strong if I'm going to make it in life. That's what I've got to look like. I've got to look strong. or I need to wear the latest fashion. I need to wear the things that make me look good. I've got to wear the right clothes. That's the only way that I'm going to be happy in life. That's what's going to make me a successful person in life. But when we start thinking about all these things, these outside voices that are telling us that we're only going to be okay in life if we think about our looks, if we're thin enough, if we're wearing enough makeup to look us pretty, or being strong, or the clothes we wear, if we start letting those outside thoughts and outside voices get to us, we can start to feel really rubbish and feel a bit low. And we can feel the pressure to have to be that way, to have to be, to make sure our looks are everything. And we can forget what the inside voice of God says. We can forget the real voice. Do you know what the inside voice of God says? You are loved. That's what the inside voice of God says. You are loved, no matter what you look like. So we're going to find out more about that right now.